Yeah, it's the Weege Show, brought to you by Honda Power Sports. I just want to apologize. In 2004, before we had live television, we just had live audio of a webcast, and it was literally run through a phone line that was coming out of this jack, and then I had to plug it into this like box, and then it would plug into my computer, and then the entire audio would be broadcast strictly out of this. And I just want to apologize. I swear I tested it on Saturday. Back then we raced on Sunday, and when I showed up Sunday morning, it didn't work. And then we literally had to do the webcast laying a cell phone next to a speaker. Horrible audio quality in 2004. My apologies. That's what happens when you put me in charge of the technical aspect. I mean, just look at how poorly the Weege Show is filmed. Have I learned nothing in this amount of time? The rest of this announcer's tower has gotten better. We used to have to climb up a ladder to get up here. Now we have stairs, and this is the great Chuck Son, who we're gonna. We spent a lot of time in the booth back in those days as well. And this is a great Chuck Son.
Hey, Weege.
Oregon or Washington? You're Oregon, right?
I was Oregon.
You're Oregon.
But this is my home track.
So you'll take it.
I grew up here. I grew up here.
So Chuck Son, AMA national champion. We were just talking about the first ever The Nations team that Team USA won, but at Washougal, you were known for the Chuck Son jump, but it's gone now. You're all right with it. You're all right with it.
Actually, it brought a lot of pain to me.
Because it was a crash, right?
Yeah. You know, it's nice to be known for winning, but that was known for a big crash.
Yeah.
But you know, it's about coming back to the crowd.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people talking about that, and Martin being home sliced and winning the last race.
Yeah, it was good.
It's much more than track knowledge. Let me tell you, it's about the energy you're pulling from the crowd. And I was repeating a win from the year before, and I didn't want to let anybody down. And Rob came out, and we were battling, and back and forth, and it went down to the last lap. I had hit the gate, started last, made it to the front, and we were scrapping to the bitter end.
On a gas
and my throttle stuck.
Okay. It's not a mistake. Throttle stuck.
Throttle stuck, and it's not my mechanic's fault.
Okay.
I had fallen the throttle cable hooked around the CDI box, and that's where they were attached back in the day. So anyway, a lot of energy and emotions always at Washougal, and the crowd, you can feel the energy.
Okay, we're back in the pits here at Washougal. As I mentioned, technically, this is not the most profound show, but I'm gonna upgrade the Weege Show big time. This is my man, Mark Shoemaker. Shoe. Every time you've watched the 30-second card girls on the start, every time you've seen a podium in Supercross or Motocross, it is this man holding the camera. So I'm putting my best man on it. Shoe, take the camera, and let's walk and talk. Now, I'm not paying Shoe enough for this, and I've got to hope that in the next 5 minutes, I find some good subjects to talk to, because otherwise I'm wasting more than 6 minutes of Shoe's time, and it does not look very promising right now. No, that's why I came over. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get anyone on the show today, and we found Sexton. Are you making yourself more tired?
No. We're spinning the legs out after a 6-hour flight from Florida.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I was wondering, you guys don't West Coast it before this one?
No, I find it more productive in Florida, so I stayed there, and then got a direct flight, which is nice. So got here yesterday. Usually we fly on Fridays, but this week's such a long flight. Got here on Thursday. So.
But with the beautiful scenery around, are you somewhat bummed that you don't get a chance to actually do a real road ride out here? I mean, this is not the best, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It was actually nice. Like some of those Supercross, I actually brought my road bike. So you got to ride around a little bit.
Yeah.
Here is, it'd be so nice. There was a guy I rode biking today when I was driving here, but
you were jelly.
A little jelly.
A little jelly.
Why, did you get a run in this morning?
No, I mean, because the shows like this, I'm getting too busy. I'm kind of bummed.
Yeah.
Don't rub it in. Have you lost your riding partner? Where's he at?
Adam's gone.
Yeah. So is that going to affect you at all?
No.
Okay.
No, Malcolm's been riding a little bit. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Malcolm's been riding, so I have someone to ride with at least. And Chiz is back at the compound. So,
seriously, Chiz?
Yeah. Chiz is grinding. We'll see him again before the summer.
I heard he said. Okay. So Chiz is chizzing?
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing for you. Something to build off of. Last week was good. Podium.
Finally, a moto that we can actually somewhat not be proud of, but something we can actually take back and work with. So got to get better starts and put myself in better positions, because even I was still 10th, I think, off the start. So in the second moto, so it wasn't great, but was able to salvage something out of that. And hopefully, going in the right direction now.
Okay. This is a light spin, right?
Light spin. Well, 122 watts. Also.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm not a cyclist.
Optimal, like, recovery spin the engine.
Is it? All right, this is our man, Doc G.
Hey, how are you?
Who gets referenced?
The legend.
Yeah, who gets referenced all the time in the shows. Good luck, Will Christian, working on a baby. But she's a big Doc G.
Good luck, Will.
Yes.
Good luck, Will. You deserve it.
Fans are pumped. I don't know.
I killed your fern in 2009 at Loretta's with the peel off.
With Dean. Yes. Okay. We can't talk about that too much, but the video's out there. 2009 Loretta's. We brought it to every event all week long.
We're so upset.
We gave it to Dean Wilson, who won the Horizon Award back then, and it was a dead plant at that point. We built a set and we carried it out. Hunter Lawrence. What's up, mate?
Chilling.
Okay, this is one of my favorite quotes all year. Said last week you went 5.5. Said, hey, you were consistent, and you said I consistently suck. I appreciate the honesty. I do like that. Don't you know that you could like try to spin it or say like we'll take the positives away? No, none of that.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, no one cares. If you know, I wasn't feeling the best, it sucks. No one cares. So I mean, 5.5 and say how it is.
Okay.
You can't sugarcoat it. It's what's wrong with the world today. There's too many sugarcoaters out there.
Okay, tell it like it is.
Dude, rip the band-aid off.
Do you know anything different between what happened at Southwick 1-1 and 5.5 Millville that can make this more of a 1-1 situation here?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Starts?
Starts, definitely.
Yeah.
We got a few things up our sleeve with the bike.
Oh, okay.
My energy wasn't the best on Saturday, but that just goes into the who cares like thing. You know, it doesn't matter. It's our job to be 100% on race day. So it unfortunately that the feelings and how I felt this and blah blah blah, it falls into a different category. You got to be 100% on race day. So.
No excuses.
No excuses.
I like the
mate.
brutal
No one
honesty.
cares.
I like it. All right, get him feeling 100%.
Give me a rub and tug.
Just want to mention that this show is brought to you by Honda, not only for the great guests, but also the Honda Talon Sports Side-by-Side. On the R model, you get 20 inches of rear suspension travel, which is huge. On the X model, you get a little bit narrower stance, so it's good for East Coast, or if you've got fir trees like this here at Washougal. And regardless of the model you get, whether it's a 4-seater or a 2-seater, X or R, you get 1,000 cc's of power and an exclusive twin clutch transmission with the paddle shifters. It's a lot more fun than a CVT. I think that's gonna do it for our show. I wanna appreciate these guys, but let's talk about the real excitement coming into this race. 250 class, we've had 6 winners in 6 rounds, and it is not impossible. We're gonna go over to the Charlie Designs Red Bull team, that we could get 7 winners in 7 rounds. One of the riders everyone's got on the list is Michael Mosiman of this team, but I also want to see if Ryan Sipes is over here because he's actually racing this one. Sipes is a little bit of everything. He actually built his bike in the back of the famous CC Coffee Factory in downtown Portland. I went there today to check out his race shop. They even gave him a van to borrow for the weekend. That is authentic stuff. So Sipes gonna race this weekend as part of the team. Mosiman has been good here on this number 42. I think they're done here for the day. I don't know if anyone's around. What do you think? Can we get 7 winners in 7 rounds? Can the 42 get a win? Yes, okay, so we could do it. We could have 7 and 7. As far as the 250 class, you heard Hunter Lawrence say, hoping that they've learned some things with the bike that would help him off the start. His brother Jet needs better starts as well. He's handed the points lead over to Justin Cooper, who's also not happy with his riding. Going 2-3 last weekend, that's not what Cooper wants. He wants a 1-1. Cooper has been great at qualifying. He's a great starter. He's a podium consistent guy every week. He holds the points lead. He doesn't care about any of that. His #1 goal is to finally 1-1 one of these races and go on a win streak. He's always been very consistent. He wants to become a consistent race winner. So a lot of the line in the 250s, 450 class, we know where it is. Shoe smart. Let's change the scenery. Dylan Ferrandis has been the dominator, but someone figured out a way to stop the Dylan danger zone. The 51 was in the danger zone last week, and he held off Dylan Ferrandis. I don't know any other rider who gets better under pressure the same way Barsha does. We always hear about these guys who on a Tuesday or a Wednesday are so fast that they can just bring that speed to the practice track, to the racetrack. We always hear, you know, the lights are on and the fans are watching and other riders are trying to take your position. They ride worse, except this guy. Barsha stepped up the game. And even in Moto 2, he kept Ken Roczen honest. So it wasn't just starts and defensive riding. He had pace all weekend long in both motos. And then that win for Roczen, that was interesting too. He hadn't gotten a moto win since a 3-race win streak early. Oh, here's the Sipes program. I got both ends of the Sipes program because I went to CC Coffee this morning, and the coffee shop, they showed me the workshop in the back, which is about as big as this tent. Yes. Why did you pick Washougal, which is the furthest you can go from Kentucky, Ryan Sipes?
Shit, I don't know. I haven't done a national in like 3 years, and I always like this track, and it's pretty scenic up here, and we can do Thursday night motocross too, so kill 2 birds.
Okay. How'd that go? Early crash?
Yeah, first ring crash.
Okay.
Thanks for ignoring.
All right.
Hey, I understand. I would have went for it too, but it took me down. But came back to third and had a good time. Got a little bit more time on the bike, so it's good.
How come you haven't been national in 3 years? Just the timing or something?
Yeah, just with the schedule that I do with Red Bull, it just didn't work out.
Look, moto is the core of what you were. I mean, you did great in Supercross also, then you're learning all these other things. So even with 3 years off, do you come back and say this feels like home? Or is it getting to feel foreign now? Or do you not even know until tomorrow maybe?
Dude, I just go day by day.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
Definitely, like, of all the things I do, this comes the most natural.
Yep.
The other things I have to think a lot when I'm doing it, like, you know, but it's going to be fun. I always like this track, and haven't had a lot of time on a 450 this year, but
Oh, 450. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I just want to get a good start and see what I can do for, you know, a little while and have some fun.
Where's 30 plus 2? Is that all good, fitness-wise?
We'll see.
I like it.
I can do 4 hours on the hard enduro bike, so surely I can do 30 plus 2,
Okay.
but intensity is a little different.
Yeah, that's what we've been hearing lately. All right, that's our Weege Show. Good luck. CC Coffee. It was really fun. And that's Core, helping one of the racers.
Yeah.
Ryan Sipes is in action. Check it out on your fantasy team, everybody. That is your Weege Show. Thanks to Honda Power Sports for all the help. But most importantly, look at how good we are. Turn us around. This is my man's shoe. I got a cameraman, the most overqualified shooter of the Weege Show ever. Do not get used to this. Do not get spoiled. I don't think he's going to do this again.